Welcome back, guys. Today it's October 9th, and we're going to hang a tree stand. I know what you're all thinking. It's probably a little too late to hang a stand, especially because season starts tomorrow. But I just scouted this new spot on my neighbor's property. It's a really good spot. It's in this open field, and then they have a bedding area. But there's so much deer in there. And the other day I saw a few good bucks, shooters for me, so yeah, let's do this. So this is the setup. Got a bunch of pegs. So I don't think we're gonna be running out of those anytime soon. Got an old climber in there. And yeah, these things have just been sitting here for years on these shelves in our kitchen at our shop. So it's time to put them to use. So that's the tree stand we'll be using. I already pulled it out. It looks pretty decent. It's a little old. You can tell it sat out on the rain for a few years, but I think it's gonna do the job. So now we're gonna have to pull all the pegs out. Let's hope it's not gonna be too much of a struggle. And then after that, we'll load it up in the truck, go find a tree. We're probably gonna have to limb some branches, but that won't be big of a problem. Okay, we got all the pegs out. Wasn't too much of a struggle, but that right there is going to be a struggle untangling that. Not too excited about that, but we'll go through that. I think most of that is the straps we'll use for these. So I didn't realize, but these are the pegs that you join together. So like this is a whole group that you can join together, but I don't think I'm gonna join them together because that's just like the hard way to do it in my opinion. Then we also got this old peg. I'm not really sure what those are called. I've seen them before, but I don't know if I'll use those. But yeah, wish me good luck with that. Real quick, as I'm editing this, I ended up joining them together. And if you guys have these type of pegs, I would encourage you to join them together too, because you can't do it without them joining together because it's like impossible, or else like the whole peg's crooked on the tree and stuff. So just join them together and it'll make your life way easier. I was wrong in the videos, so yeah, back to it. Got it all untangled. There's even a harness in there. Probably not going to be using that. I don't know if I'll trust it, but a lot of these are actually just like broken random straps, but I think there's 4 straps right there, good ones that I'll use for pegs. There might be more back in the kitchen, but that's it for now. Just got it all measured out. I think it measured out to be about 18 or 19 feet with the 4 pegs. I'd want it to be a little higher, but we only have 4 straps, so I might have to just put like a random ratchet strap on it. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good enough. Got everything loaded up. It's in our 4-wheeler trailer because it's just right over to my neighbor's, and the deer aren't too scared of any vehicles, so I might as well just drive in there. I ended up putting one more long peg in, and then this funny looking one for the top to like grab to pull in my tree stand. And I just grabbed a few extra ratchet straps for those. So it should work pretty good. So the stand should be pretty tall. Well, not too tall, but tall enough. But that's the field that I'm gonna set up at. Like, I wanted to put my tree stand in that tree right there, that big pine, but it's not gonna work out. So either there's one next to it in the trees I will, or there's one on the tree line right there, next to the field, there'll be a good tree. Look at this, guys. I'm pulling up here, and there's just deer running like crazy everywhere because there's so much. But look, that spike. His tine is broken a little bit, and it's flopping almost like on the top of his head. It's super weird. But yeah, there's all deer down through there. But I was gonna put my stand in that tree or the tree back there, because it'd be a really good spot overlooking this whole hill. But I've decided to put it back in those trees in a really good pine, because all those deer will come out through there, and then yeah, they just bed here in a day. There's just deer everywhere. I don't know if that's a buck over there or not. Yeah, it's a buck, I think. He's making a little scrape. So I'm in the middle of this field right here. Look, there's deer running right there. But anyway, just in the middle of this field, and you could see my house right there. So it's not too far at all. But yeah, there's, I think that's a pear tree right there, and the deer love hanging out right there. And then the deer funnel in and out through this timber, and it's really open in there, and it's gonna be a really good spot, I think. Okay guys, so I got a question for you, and you can leave this down in the comments below, but what tree would you be picking in this scenario? We got that big tree, then we got this really big tree. It's a really nice one right in the middle of all of this. And then we got that big pine right on the edge of the field. And then we got some pines in there. So which one would you be picking if you were in this scenario? I don't know what you guys would do, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick this tree right here, because it's just open all around it, and I'll have shooting lanes everywhere. And the deer will run out of the bedding area because they bed all in here. And they'll run right out here, because that's what I saw driving into. It's time to finally start putting the stand up. Got my brother out here to help me. We'll probably put the pegs right there on that side, and then we'll have the stand sticking out towards the field. But I'm really excited about this spot. Well, I got bad news. Our straps are too small to go around this tree. I'm trying to just think what other tree we can do. I mean, we can do that one. That's skinnier. It's still in a really good spot. I don't know though. I think we're gonna go with this tree. It's a tiny bit slanted, but then it kind of comes back. The old tree's right there, but this one's gonna be just as good. It's just not right in the open. You still got all of that to shoot in, and then it's got all this to shoot in. So yeah. So as we were putting these two pegs up, we realized that it was slant on a little to the left. So we're just gonna swap them around to this side. And it'll be way easier because it's less limbs on this side too. Just finished up with the pegs. It's gonna be a pretty high tree stand. Didn't put that one up because it's really hard, and we're gonna take a break, go get some breakfast, and we'll catch you guys later. we'll put the stand up probably later today. Well, it's 2:30 in the afternoon now, and me and Cameron got a little carried away. Last time I was videoing, it was 10 a.m. And so we have this method of where you screw a little peg in the tree and then put a pulley on it, and we pretty much pulley the stand up. But that's all that stuff's at our cabin because we've been setting tree stands up there lately. So I was like, well, let's just go get a ladder and see how it works. And it worked. It was definitely a struggle, but Camden went up the ladder, held the stand up, and we cinched it down. We got 3 straps up there. And yeah, we still need to put the little peg up there. That one that's in dirt right there. But yeah, now we just need to do the safety line and then that peg, and then it'll be all done. But we also need to cut some shooting lanes. When I was up there, I noticed that these limbs right here are in the way, and then that tree needs to get out of the way, that little one. And I already broke all these branches right here off this tree. But yeah, everything's good in there, and then it's really open on that side. So yeah, we will be in business soon. This is the view from the top. As you can see, we're pretty high up, but see those branches right there, what I'm talking about, all that. I have like a shooting lane right there, but I want it to be open all through here, so it gives me time. But it is pretty open back in here in these woods though, but all the deer are just funneling through. You can even see some trails right there. They're funneling through just right to the field. Like this shot might be a pretty close one if they come in. And then this side, it's just open. There's not even much trees. That's the tree that we were gonna put the tree stand in, but then we decided not to. I mean, we kind of had to not put it there because our straps are too tiny. But yeah, we're pretty high up on the ground here. All the pegs. We just cinched down a big old cat strap on this thing, and it's not going nowhere. It's sturdy. Now we just put 2 other ones. They're not too tight, but just in case. We still got to put a bow hanger in, and then the safety line, and then we'll put the other peg right here to pull ourselves into. But yeah, I'm gonna start cutting on those limbs right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how this keeps dying, but we'll get one more up. Camden's leaving to go give that ladder back to our uncle. But yeah, we got that tree limbed really good, and then this one was the really one that was the pain, but we got it limbed pretty good. Let's go see what it looks like at the top. That's what it looks like from the top now. It's way better. I mean, there's still a few limbs up there that are dangling down, but it's perfectly fine because now all of that is open right there. And then I got a shooting lane right there now. And yeah, all that's open. Like I said, about all over here is perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this stand. I can't wait to hunt this after we get back from our cabin. We got to go up there and do some more wood because it's October and it's going to start snowing really soon. We got to get a bunch of wood for the winter up there because we go a lot to snowmobile, so stay tuned. And then we'll also hunt for deer. I don't know if we'll rifle hunt elk because my brother had an archery elk tag, but he didn't get an elk, so he could rifle hunt in rifle season, which starts tomorrow. But I think we're just going to tree stand hunt for now. I think I'll make a video on that, whether I get anything or not. Then we'll come back and start hunting this place, and I think the rut is going to be really good, guys. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. See you guys next time. Peace.